Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'll take you through the process of making a vintage diary. Earlier I had uploaded a shorts video, and if you have not yet watched that, please watch that and come back and continue watching. First, let us make the papers that we will be attaching in our journal. So first, the materials required for dyeing the papers are coffee mixture and legal or A4 sheet paper. Now for adding the effects such as rustic and old kind of look, we are going to use some accessories like thread, rice, dried and fresh leaves, and some polythene cover. Now let's start decorating the pages one by one. First, give a coat of coffee mixture. It can be randomly given, no need to have an even coat or anything. You can just spread it in a random way. Once this is done, next we'll throw some rice particles on the paper. Now add droplets of coffee mixture over the rice so that it surrounds the rice particles. I'm going to add some more rice. Remove the paper carefully as it is very fragile due to the wetness. Now I am going to place it on the newspaper beside me. Now I am taking the next paper and again spreading the coffee mixture on top. For this I am going to use fresh leaves collected from my garden. Press them on the paper. See that the leaves have nice thick veins so that they make an imprint. Carefully remove the paper and put it aside. For this sheet I am going to use dry leaves and press them the same way I did for the fresh ones. Surround the leaves with water so that the portion is dark and the veins are seen clearly. I'm going to replace the last leaf with some other leaf because it was sticking out and we will not be making any impression. On this paper we'll use strands of thread. It can be of varying length and can be placed in any random fashion. Don't worry about the threads moving as they are just random patterns. I'm planning to add some more threads as they are empty towards the sides. In this sheet, we are going to tear off the edges and simply paint it. On this page, we'll make random splashes and blow them away in different directions. So this is the final result. In this page, I'm going to keep it plain. Later, we can burn the edges. This page is similar to the previous one, but we'll try to create some bubbles as we paint. Just whirl the brush and it'll be done. On this page, I'm just planning to splash colors and leave it as such. Sorry, not colors, the coffee mixture. On this page, lavishly spread the coffee mixture and we'll use the polythene cover to make a nice pattern on it. So spread the polythene cover on top. You can also take a much bigger one in length so that it will cover the entire page. Here I've let the patterns to dry on the paper. After some 3-4 hours I took the papers, so let us see the patterns they have created. This is the first one and it has to dry a little. This is from the fresh leaves and we can see the pattern clearly. This is from the thread we have used. You can see the white lines they have made. Next is the plain paper. Next is the one with splashes. Next is a plain one with torn edges. Next we have the dry leaf pattern. I hope you can clearly see the veins. They're such a brilliant one. Next is the one, this is the blow paint kind of design. Next is the one with the bubbles, but I don't think it has come out well. This is the plain one. Next is a pattern made with rice. You can see how they are like kind of small microbes surrounded by some designs. Next we need to turn it upside down and color the other side. Some have already patterns on them as we have placed it over the coffee mixture on the floor, but some are just plain. Here I thought I could use the tea mixture. It also gives the same effect. You can also use green tea mixture, anything that is capable of staining. Let us now burn the edges of the plain paper. Hold the paper at an angle to the flame, else the flame will reach towards the inside of the paper and tend to leave black marks which we do not want. Continue doing this along the edges, leaving a small gap between each burn. Now dust off all the ashes by keeping a newspaper underneath. Be careful when doing this. See that the flame goes completely off and then start it.